Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we have a quadruple unboxing for you. I have 4 watches from AliExpress, and these are all in the ultra affordable range. So this should be fairly quick. It's not going to take too long. Let's start the wrist check. I'm wearing the Spectrum Sun SP-RO-1. I just reviewed this watch. If you haven't seen the review yet, be sure to check it out. And Greg was wearing my North Edge X1, and I'm giving away a brand new identical one of these. And so Greg is going to wear it every day until I do my giveaway. Grogu said Princess Leia is upset with Han Solo. Somebody told her that Han saw Downtown Abbey last night. I said, what's wrong with Downton Abbey? It's a nice, wholesome movie. Grogu said, no, it's Downtown Abbey. She's a promiscuous Twi'lek who hangs out at the downtown cantinas looking for free drinks. Let's get these watches open. I don't know what's in what package, so we'll just start on the left and work our way to the right. And I gotta be careful, make sure I don't cut something, because these are not in boxes. And we have a Mark Fairwhale. Yes, a Mark Fairwhale. And this time it didn't come in a box. Most of my Mark Fairwhales have come in fairly nice boxes, but this one does not, and there's nothing wrong with that. It means it's going to be easier to sell when I'm done. So let's get this plastic off. Man. Alright, anyway, this is a Mark Fairwhale that's in the shape of a Nautilus, but it's got this kind of unique dial to it. So the dial seemed kind of fun, which is why I got it, because this is fun with watches, and so we're all about the fun. And other than the dial, there's really not that much going for this watch. It's just your typical Nautilus homage. And everybody loves the Nautilus, though. The Nautilus was such a popular watch that Patek got rid of it. Or at least the three-hander version of it. Because it was just too damn popular. And they wanted people to want their other watches, too. But this one, it's fun. So, and yeah, it's not a, we're not going to call this a wonderful timepiece, but we're going to call it fun. Because look at that dial. Okay. And it's ticking away. And it looks like we have a day date. And let's go ahead and put it on there. Oh, let's take this plastic off. We'll do it some other time. Let's put it on the wrist, see what it looks like. Here's the watch on size of my 7.5-inch wrist. Looks nice. And I can get 4 fingers underneath, so we're going to go ahead and give this the Joe Haynes seal of approval. Alright, on to the next watch. Alright, I know for a fact this one is not on a steel bracelet, so I better be very careful cutting it. I've had a few instances where I've cut watches I unboxed. So let's get this open. And we have another Skmei. And I don't know if you remember, but this Skmei looks fairly similar to an Activa that I just reviewed not too long ago. So that's one of the reasons why I got it. I might do I probably won't do a comparison video. I got too many videos. I don't have time to do comparisons. Too many watches to review, and I can't even get this hang tag off. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, here we go. Hang tag's off. And here it is. It looks like we got plastic on the dial. So this one shouldn't take very long to unbox. Just gotta get rid of the plastic here. And this is a digital analog watch. And when I ordered this, the store told me they were out of this color. I wanted to know if I wanted another color, and I said, sure, I'll take the black. But then it looks like they sent me this one anyway. So the khaki is what I ordered, and the khaki is what I got. And this is the 2355. So let's go ahead and put it on the wrist, see what it looks like. Here's the watch and my 7.5-inch wrist. That looks nice. That wears nice. And I have 5 notches left, so this one too gets the Joe Haynes seal of approval. It's a big watch though, so I can just barely pull it off. So let's go on to the next watch. All right, let's get this one open. And this one's ultra affordable also. There's really nothing above ultra affordable in this order. And as you can see here, we have another Skmei. And man, this strap is flimsy, really flimsy strap. And it says EL backlight. Does it have a backlight? Yeah, it does. It's kind of hard to see. Here, let me dim the lights. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it's got a backlight. That's kind of cool. Kind of like a Timex Indiglo. Except for instead of pressing the crown, there's a separate pusher. Alright, let's turn the lights back on. And let's get the hang tag off. Looks like Skmei has come out with a new type of hang tag. A little bit different than what they used to have. And some people have been critical of me saying Skmei, but I swear I looked it up and that's how you say it. So maybe I will contact Skmei themselves and have them tell me which way do you pronounce it. I don't know. I got this hang tag all tangled. So let me do this off camera. Alright, hang tag is off. And here's the watch. Not a bad looking one, but once again, this strap is really flimsy. I was kind of surprised. Here, let's take the plastic off the case back. Alright, there it is. Man, can't focus today. What's going on here? Focus. There we go. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. Looks nice, wears nice. I have 4 notches left, so we're going to give this the Joe Haynes seal of approval also. But this one, you can tell it's ultra affordable. It doesn't seem to be well built. Alright, let's get this last watch open. This one actually comes in a box, and I have a feeling this is going to be the nicest of the 4. Granted, it's not super nice, but it's still the nicest of the 4. And we have a Poedagar. It looks like it came with a sizing tool. That's always nice. And here we go. We have another Land Dweller homage. And I was kind of curious because I've had 2 ultra affordable Land Dwellers in a row that had this crappy Z205 movement with a horrible hand jump. And I wanted to see if this Poedagar had that. And just to mix things up, I went ahead and got a 2-tone instead of the all silver. So, but we'll get the plastic off and then we'll see if it has that horrible minute hand jump of a Z205. I've had a Bin Bond and a Vavavoom Land Dweller homage with the same exact movement, and in both cases the movement was horrible, really bad minute hand jump, and nothing irritates me more about ultra affordable quartz watches than minute hand jump. So, I mean, people say, well, gee, a cheap quartz is more accurate than an automatic. Well, it is if you can set the thing accurately. But if you can't set it accurately, then it doesn't matter that it's more accurate. All right. Got most of the plastic off. Here it is. So let's pull the crown. All right. We didn't get minute hand jump. Oh, we got some pressing it. But as long as you're careful, minimal minute hand jump. So this must not have that Z205 movement in it. So hooray for Poedagar. It does have a silly thing in the bottom though. Here, let me show you. Keep up with global fashion. I wish they wouldn't do stuff like that. Oh well. Well, let's get the plastic off the case back. Make this go a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch on the size of my 7.5-inch wrist. That looks nice. That wears nice. I can only get 3 fingers though, so this does not get the Joe Haynes seal of approval. I have to get 4 for that. Okay, well, thank you for watching my unboxing video, and I'll be back with a review. More than likely that Vair that I have recently. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like any of these watches, be sure to use my affiliate link and I'll get a tiny commission. And also on the Poedagar, I'll leave you a Poedagar link to the Poedagar website. And if you use my code, you can get 5% off and I'll get 5% commission. But you go wherever you want. If it's better to get it from AliExpress, then get it on AliExpress. A lot of it depends on what country you live in, I have a feeling. And I'd like to thank my Members Choice members. Last time I looked, there was 12 of you, which is the most I've ever had. Members Choice watch is for sale. I haven't had any bites yet. I have a feeling it might take a while because it's a little expensive for an Andy's dive. But as soon as it sells, I'll put another vote up. And don't forget my giveaway. I'm giving away that X1 North Edge, just like the one Greg was wearing. So go to my giveaway video and leave a comment and subscribe, and you are entered. And I will be doing a drawing this coming weekend using one of them YouTube random comment pickers. Bye.